What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be installing some new parts that I finally got in. I've been waiting for a while now, so let me show you here. Alright guys, so today I'm going to be installing my Tractuff and wickfab oil filter. I got this kit because it's going to clean up the engine bay a lot. I liked how it looked, and it gets rid of that ugly thermostat housing that I have no use for anymore now that I'm running an electric water pump, so I no longer need the thermostat housing. And this just kind of gets rid of all of that clutter, cleans it up a lot. So the wickfab filter, I did this because I got the factory oil cooler on the back of the motor, and if I was deleting this, I figured I might as well go ahead and buy this kit. This is going to be the new filter that's on it, so I just kind of figured, you know, after reading up and talking to wickfab, I figured maybe that might be a better option. I know my car's not a very high horsepower application or anything, but I think it'll benefit, you know, me a little bit. So we'll see how it all works. Alright guys, so now I'm going to start draining the coolant. The way I got to drain the coolant is I got this little drain plug right there, and we'll get the coolant drained, and then after we get the coolant drained, I'll probably get the oil drained and then start getting at it. Alright guys, now I'm going to go ahead and start getting my line disconnected and getting this old thermostat housing off, and get this stuff unplugged and get this out of the way. Should be really easy. Get this off. Go ahead and start getting the thermostat housing off. There we go. Oh, that's lovely. Alright. Got this off. Yeah, it's weird recording like this. Got the old thermostat housing off. Oops. And then, then there's a 10mm down there you gotta get out, and then I gotta get rid of, gotta get these hoses off the back because I still have the oil cooler like I had mentioned before. So I lied. It's a 12. I have to look for the 10. Got that 12 out. There. Awesome. So now I gotta get those hoses off. So Alright, got the old tube out. Pull it out. Alright guys, so there's a plug back here where coolant's supposed to come from the block for the oil cooler. Alright guys, I had to get underneath the core to get that thing broke free. That thing was way on there. It's alright though. Gonna go ahead and get it. That thing is crusty. But I'm gonna try to see if I can find a plug for that. If I can get it to focus, but I need to find a plug. Alright guys, so I finally found a plug. I forgot I have a B16 block sitting over in the corner. I've been stealing plugs and stuff from for a while. There's actually really nothing wrong with it. It really actually is pretty solid. It's a bare block, but I've been stealing parts off of it. So we'll go ahead and I'm going to put some Honda Bond on this just so we don't have any leaks at all. So and then I'll get this put in, and then I'll go ahead and get that the Tractuff stuff installed. Alright, got that nice and tight now. Hopefully it won't have any leaks. Alright, there's some crusties on here. I'm going to go ahead and clean that up. Make sure that we have a good seal for the new piece. The new pipe. Got the new pipe. Alright, finally got it in. Took me a minute, but go ahead and get this 12 back in. Get it tightened up. Actually, probably wait on tightening that up until I get the actual housing on. That way it has a little movement if it needs it. Some stuff around this, that way it slides on. Alright, gonna go ahead and get this thermostat delete piece on. Up here it's got a rubber gasket that you gotta put on, but you can tell this is way different than the factory piece. Let me grab it. So, factory housing, new housing. way nicer, way smaller, way better. Alright. Went ahead and got it all installed. It looks so nice. The quality is next to none. This thing is beautiful. I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and finish it up, get the buns on, and start getting some coolant in it. Make sure we ain't got no leaks. Go ahead and get my dash 16 fitting on. There we go. Just screws on in. Alright, got that tight. We'll go ahead and get this tight. Well, looks like we got it all tight. I'm going to double check these Allen keys and make sure that they're tight. So since I'm H to B, I got to put another bleeder on the top here. This bleeder was actually supposed to be for here, for this top, but I had to put it here. This is the higher point of the head, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this in. And because we won't be using that port. Alright guys, well, we gotta go ahead, or I went ahead and got that bleeder installed, but I'm gonna be using this bleeder right here to bleed the coolant. But I'm gonna go ahead and start getting some water in it and bleeding it and check for leaks, make sure that we're all good. Alright guys, well, I got an issue. I got the whole kit, start putting water in it, and it's leaking. Significant. I can't get the thermostat, or the water pipe and the thermostat to stop leaking. I've tried, I've taken it off a couple times now, trying to get it to stop, but I cannot get it to seem to stop leaking. I'm not really sure how to go about that. I'm I guess gonna keep trying at it and see if I can figure something out. So I'll update you guys once I either figure it out or take it off and put the factory one back on, whether it is, I don't know. I'm gonna keep working. Well, since the water thermostat delete isn't working out right now, I got in touch with Tractuff. We're working on a few things. I think we're gonna get some O-rings. He's gonna send me some O-rings of different sizes. I think the O-ring's too small. Might try something a little bit bigger to see. I'll throw a clip in here of what it's doing. I can't really get the camera down in there. I was able to get my phone, but I won't be able to get the camera down there. But I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna go ahead and start doing the wickfab oil filter upgrade. So I'll get started on that. So as you can see, the old oil pressure sensor, we're going to go ahead and get that out. I got the adapter plate that I used for the oil pressure sensor off, so got that off. Don't need that anymore. Now we just need to get that off. That's the old oil cooler from the factory. Alright guys, so this is what I just took off. This is the oil cooler. This is a factory Honda thing for the H series. I no longer need it. I really never needed it to begin with. But I'm just now taking it off, so don't need it with what we're putting on there. So got this new kit. It's got the O-ring on the back and then the piece in the middle that tightens it. So we're going to go ahead and get that on there and get that tight, and then go from there. We got that nice and tight. Alright, we got the sensor in and we got the filter on. See if you can see that. There's the filter and then there's a sensor right underneath it. Got everything all tight, so all we need to do is put oil in it. This is the oil I use, Pen Grade 10W30. It's the only oil I've put in this motor for the last couple of years, so I love that it's green. It's probably my favorite part. Well, everything's back on. There's no leaks. Got the car started, and the oil's good. That portion of what I wanted to do turned out good. So for the Tractuff water pipe and thermostat delete, I got a hold of Rob at Tractuff. Me and him have been talking. Actually today, it's the next day, so I talked to him yesterday, and I think the O-ring's too small. He went ahead and ordered some O-rings that we're gonna try to see if it stops leaking. I'm not upset. I mean, it sucks because I was hoping to have this done yesterday, but I mean, it happens. I mean, it's trial and error. I mean, doesn't mean that it wouldn't work on anybody else's car, you know. I don't know. You know, I tried installing it a few different times. I don't know what else I can do. But he's working with me. Great customer service. I'll definitely buy products from him again for sure. I have no problems with his products at all. It's just might have been a fluke thing. Maybe the seal just wasn't very good. I put some, I don't know what I did with it. I have some grease that I put around the O-rings before I even stuck it anywhere on the car. I made sure that it was greased up, and I wanted to make sure it was good before I did anything, because I didn't want to rip an O-ring. But I had tried installing it a few different times and kind of didn't really work out. But he's working with me. We're trying to get it figured out. So hopefully that'll be fixed, or we can get it figured out next time. Or not next time, but in the next few days, hopefully. Because if not, I'm going to have to put the stock water neck back on. And I really don't want to do that. Not water neck, the water pipe and thermostat housing, which I really don't want to do. I will if I have to. It's not hard to install it back. If that means that I gotta install it to race next week, then that's what I gotta do. So, but we'll see. I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I was actually going over some of the footage yesterday, and still got a lot to go through, and pretty long. I'm gonna try to see if I can shorten it up a little bit. I try to give as much details as possible. So I'll update you guys once I figure out what's going on with the water tube and water plate delete, and then we'll go from there. Thank you guys for watching, and like, comment, subscribe. Peace.